there's a phrase that I really like and I think about often. I think about for myself and certainly when I'm speaking to other people, that our soul, our essence, it says it's a part of God. It's an aspect of the force that created this universe, called the Creator, call it God. And when you realize that we aren't these random beings trying to make ourselves or make our lives and make ourselves into something, but that innately, inborn, before we even knew ourselves, we were, and we are this unbelievable power. Force, power. And I think it's important that we understand that no matter what we do, because I think often what happens, people don't have this awareness, right? So the first thing that I would say to our listeners is know that what you are, that who you are in your essence is a powerful force beyond anything you can even understand. That's who you are. That's who I am. That's what we are now. First, you have to begin with that consciousness. If you don't have that consciousness, if you're not growing that consciousness, you'll be missing out on so much of what you can and are meant to do, can and are meant to accomplish, can and meant to experience. So it starts there, right?
It's funny. It took me a long time to be able to claim that, reclaim it.
Know it, right? Because what the beauty of this understanding is that this is not something that came to me or that I even earned or that I grew. This is actually who I am. This is actually who I am right now. Every single one of our listeners is a beautiful, powerful force. Again, most of us aren't even close to uncovering that yet.
Even on our best day, no.
For sure.
But I want our listeners to really, a way to tap into this until you're able to fully know it is to look back at times in your life, whether in your childhood or even now, where you really felt like you were in your power, whether you were doing something, delivering something, offering something, and you felt powerful, not from a place of ego, but just really whole and complete. Whether you're sharing, it's that space, right? And we are meant to actually be in that space all the time. That's not supposed to be something that comes and goes, or that's, a one-off or a miracle. It's supposed to be something that we actually are in that state all the time.
Right. For sure. And it's and again, I do ask our listeners to really, think on this idea, meditate on this idea, because unless you begin to know this to be true, that you are an awesome being, right? That you have this unbelievable light, soul, essence, whatever you want to call it, that is so far beyond anything, any concept that you have. Unless you really have that consciousness and own that and think about it often, you're not going to experience it.